Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time's 10 Cloverfield Lane review. I'm Sean. I just want to give you guys my experience, my review of this film and what was good, what was bad, and what I liked about it, or what I didn't like about it. Alright, so first off, I went into this film and it's widely known, at least for someone like myself, it's widely known, I guess you could say, someone who's an avid movie fan, that this is in the same universe as the Cloverfield movie, the one from I think it was 2008 actually, I'm sorry, I just checked that on my phone. So yeah, it's in the same family, it's a blood relative of Cloverfield. Knowing that going into this film, I was excited. I really enjoyed Cloverfield. When that one ended, I really wanted to see a sequel to that. If you watch the movie very closely in Cloverfield, you can see that where they can spin off and go into other movies. But with this one, with the trailers and everything, you kind of know that it's not going to go in that direction. First off, I guess what I'd recommend is stay away from a lot of spoilery type of things when it regards this film. Go into this with as much of a clean slate as possible. Go in with positive or negative reviews in the sense of like, okay, this was good movie, this was bad movie. That's about it. I would say try to keep your slate clean. So with that being said, I don't want to give too much away. I'm gonna try to be spoiler free right here. Okay, so I had high expectations in the sense that I was excited for it, but I went to it knowing where the setting is in this bunker with three characters: John Goodman, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, and John Gallagher. All three of them really good actors, and in this film they did not disappoint. John Goodman always does a great job. I've really enjoyed his acting since he really made me a fan in the movie Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, and another movie, Red State. Red State was awesome. He did great in that one. And in this one, it's just even crazier. His character, it's left, right, up, down. You don't even know which direction he's going. He's so complex, and I love that about it. And he's able to pull it off. And there's scenes in here where it totally makes you uncomfortable in the sense that it's good uncomfortable. Like, wow, he's doing a great job acting. It's like, oh shoot, dad just hit mom at the dinner table. What do I do? And so then Mary Elizabeth Winstead does a really good job of being kind of like a chameleon in the sense that she's able to react and respond to both John Gallagher and John Goodman. John Gallagher does a great job as well of showing a different side. He didn't, I mean, I've only seen him in the show Newsroom, but now I've seen him play a different character, and I enjoyed it, and I like what he was able to bring to the table. And Mary Elizabeth Winstead was able to, respond to John Goodman. They all did a great job with each other. There was good moments where they just kind of like clicked, and you kind of have this feeling of ease and happiness, but at the same time you're like, oh well, there's some tension there. So really good job acting. They did a real good job filming this. It's really close quarters, it seems. I wonder if this was a soundstage or if they were enclosed. If they were enclosed, that's really cool and awesome. That'd be really awesome to find out if that's how they really filmed it. Going on with the story, like I said, it is connected to the Cloverfield universe, but this story is so different, and it's so much smaller, so much more personal, and that's a nice change of pace. It has this weird feeling like it's almost like part of an anthology, which I totally agree. I heard this mentioned with the Cloverfield series that they could kind of go into all these different directions with all these movies kind of coming together, and I totally agree with that because this film kind of proves that point. I also heard someone say that they kind of, in the middle of filming this, turned this into the Cloverfield sequel. I don't know if they did, if that happened. They did a great job with it, I think. There are definitely some scenes in here that kind of just, that are specific to something being out there, in the sense of like outside the bunker, and with those scenes they really totally went seamlessly with the rest of the film. So if they did kind of make this into a Cloverfield movie midway through filming, they did a really good job, I thought. The ending, it was kind of all of a sudden in your face, and as a Cloverfield sequel person who wants a Cloverfield sequel, I want the in-your-face stuff a little bit more so than the first Cloverfield. This one, it was in your face comparative to the rest of the film, but it wasn't over like saturation of certain elements. So it was a little weird. I will say this. I'll only say this as closest to a spoiler I'll get is a Molotov cocktail. Really? So I really enjoyed the film. There were certain parts that I didn't like. At the beginning, they tried to do a lot of build a lot of tension with music, and a lot of this music seemed really loud and trying to be ominous and eerie and out of place. Almost, it was a little bit too much. They should have eased into it a little bit more. It was like they were really trying to grab you and just, bring you in. And for me, it was a little overboard. But throughout the rest of the film, they really cut back on music. But there were certain points in the film, like, it was kind of weird. It was almost like that. I think they were trying to do this to catch your attention with music, whether it was being played on the jukebox or whether it was just ambient sound or actual music like a score. I really think that was something they were trying to use to grab your attention and build more tension on top of the actors' performances. Overall, guys, this is a really good small film. A really personal film. I really enjoyed it. I definitely think you guys should go see this in theaters. If you liked Cloverfield, the first one, you'll enjoy this one definitely. And it gives you kind of the idea, that hope that maybe possibly there could be more in the future. So I had a good time with this film. Go check it out, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation about this movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane. Hopefully I can have a deeper conversation about all the other intricate details of this film. Hopefully I can have that maybe with some of the buddies of mine over there on AKA Geeks. Hopefully we can get that up. And yeah, so guys, we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.